For hundreds of Zimbabweans in Cape Town, the past few days have become a nightmare. Men, women, and children are sleeping on pavements outside the Zimbabwean consulate, wrapped in blankets as winter temperatures continue to drop. Some have waited for days. Others have arrived with nothing more than a single bag after leaving behind the lives they built over many years. They all share one hope: to return home safely. As humanitarian organizations rush to provide food and basic assistance, questions are growing about how quickly repatriation efforts can keep pace with the increasing number of people seeking help. How serious has the situation become? Why are more Zimbabweans arriving every day? And what happens next? Before we continue, please subscribe, like this video, and turn on notifications for more Zimbabwe and Southern Africa news and analysis. Let's get into it. Cape Town has become the center of one of the region's biggest humanitarian stories. Outside the Zimbabwean consulate, hundreds of Zimbabwean nationals have gathered while waiting to be processed for voluntary repatriation back to Zimbabwe. Recent reports describe families spending nights outdoors as they wait for available transport. Aid groups have been providing food and emergency assistance while consular officials continue processing applications. The atmosphere outside the consulate is one of uncertainty. Parents are trying to keep children warm. Personal belongings are stacked beside families who have nowhere else to sleep while waiting for news. Some people have traveled from different parts of the Western Cape after deciding that returning home is their safest option under the current circumstances. According to people waiting outside the consulate, the biggest challenge is uncertainty. Many simply want to know when their names will be called and when buses will become available. Although repatriation buses have been leaving regularly, humanitarian workers say new arrivals continue to outnumber those departing, meaning the crowds remain large. Aid organizations and faith-based groups have stepped in to provide food, blankets, and other emergency assistance. However, humanitarian workers warn that prolonged exposure to cold weather combined with limited sanitation facilities increases health risks, particularly for children, elderly people, and pregnant women. The situation reflects wider concerns surrounding migration in Southern Africa. In recent weeks, fears linked to anti-immigrant tensions have prompted many foreign nationals to seek voluntary return to their home countries. South African authorities have called for calm and stressed that immigration laws must be enforced through lawful processes rather than vigilante action. For many Zimbabweans, the decision to leave South Africa has not been easy. Some have lived there for many years. Others built businesses, raised children, or found employment that supported relatives back home. Now many are living with only a few belongings, hoping for a fresh start despite uncertainty about what awaits them in Zimbabwe. Officials continue verifying the identities of those requesting assistance before transport arrangements are finalized. This process helps ensure that travel is organized safely and that available resources are directed to those registered for repatriation. Government agencies in Zimbabwe have also been coordinating with humanitarian partners to strengthen transport capacity. The images from Cape Town have attracted attention across Southern Africa. Many viewers have expressed sympathy for families enduring cold nights while waiting for assistance. Others have emphasized the importance of regional cooperation to ensure that migrants are treated with dignity and that humanitarian needs are addressed regardless of nationality. Migration specialists note that repatriation is only the first step. Returning citizens may require support with housing, employment, healthcare, and reintegration into their communities. Ensuring a safe journey home is important, but long-term reintegration will also be a major challenge for many families. Despite the hardship, many of those waiting outside the consulate continue to show remarkable resilience. They remain hopeful that buses will arrive, their names will be called, and they will finally begin the journey home. For them, the wait is difficult, but the hope of reuniting with loved ones keeps them going. As authorities continue processing applications
Are we
and
dealing with
humanitarian
something that is
organizations provide
far-fetched, not
assistance,
real? It is real, the
attention
issue of
remains
illegal
focused on the
immigration.
growing crowd
We can
outside
go
the
out
Zimbabwean
now.
consulate. Every
I make
day,
this
new
example. I was
families
Minister
arrive.
of Police.
Every day,
There are
some
buildings
buses
here
depart,
in and around
and
Johannesburg.
every
They are
day,
occupied
hundreds continue waiting in the
by
cold
people who've
for
got
the
no
opportunity
documentation.
to return home with
And
safety
if that
and
person
meat.
were to grab, smash and
The
grab
coming
your phone
days
and
will
anything else,
determine
you
how
won't find them
quickly
anywhere.
this humanitarian
They are
challenge can be
undocumented.
eased and how
They are not
many
in
more
our system,
families
no
will
fingerprints,
finally
nothing.
begin the journey back to Zimbabwe.
So
What more
they
do
can
you
be
think
hired
governments,
guns.
humanitarian
equally,
organizations,
there
and
is a security
communities
question.
can do to
If you
support
don't
citizens stranded
address
abroad
the issue
during
of
times
illegal
of crisis?
immigration
Share your
properly.
thoughts respectfully
It's not about
in the
hatred.
comments below. If you
It's
found this
about
report
the security
informative,
and sovereignty of a
please
country.
subscribe,
And that's
like
why
this
when we
video,
went to exile,
and turn on
we were
notifications for
confined
more
in camps
Zimbabwe and
in
Southern
Angola.
Africa news and analysis.
We're not
Thank you for
allowed to
watching,
settle
and I'll see
anyhow,
you
anywhere.
in the next report.
We were given camps. We were given Somafco in Tanzania to settle there. We were not allowed to go in Tanzania and just settle anyhow. Governments of Nyerere, of Dos Santos, gave us designated land in the bushes to train guerrillas in a guerrilla warfare. And they gave us shelter. So here people come, they settle anyhow. I was in Quebec one time as Minister of Transport. The people of Somali origin chased us with weapons of war. And police told us straight, we can't enter there. Those people are heavily armed. They said, and this Uchonges cause is an up and is our board. Children are watching. I don't want to say it. And everybody ran. Here around and other areas we went, people did not have documentation. We went into the buildings. These buildings are not abandoned. They are owned by people who have left this country. They are living somewhere. And somebody's owning a building here. He's not even a South African. He's not documented. He's allowing people to stay there at a particular amount every month. And that person is collecting money. And these are buildings that are here. Those of you who know, we went to Kagiso when I was Minister of Police and demolished cartels